Hello, good morning, everyone. Am I audible and visible? Just let me know. Good morning, everyone. A very, very good morning. And how are you all doing? I hope you're doing fine. That's good. Oh, that's good. 100%. Clear. Clinic all clear. Right. Good one. Very good. So, like you all know that these are the demonstration classes going on, and everyone is aware of what happened in 25, right? So, from my side, I have a piece of advice that be very serious this time, because like we can expect a similar kind of paper which can come in 26 as well, right? And uh, normally it is not that easy to complete the syllabus the way the others do it, but we out here in Sri Gosalite, we are committed to make sure that every one of you become a doctor, a successful doctor, and that would flair and panache. So we have tried our level best this year that we will be trying that we do something which is like out of the box thinking as well. Yes, I mean, and I want everyone to get selected this year. I mean, with some good, really good marks. So, like we have designed the course curriculum in such a way that none of you feel as if like you are inadequate in handling the forthcoming paper, which may be like 25 paper or maybe on a slightly higher plane as well, right? So, my piece of advice is that please command concepts, practice very hard, very, very hard, right? Revise multiple times. And see, this earlier, what used to happen earlier, I mean, like this is such simply a demonstration class, right? So when you will join us in the offline classes, we will be doing again from the very beginning. And from the very basics, we'll start and we'll try to make sure that you people keep on moving up and up and up, right? But this battle is not the battle of faculties only. Like this is something which we have to achieve together. This is something which we cannot do it alone, right? Earlier, what used to happen till 2024 NEET, right? If the student is sitting properly in the class, being attentive in the class and doing a decent dose of revision, then success was inevitable. But now in 25, like if you people just sit out and be the passive player in this game, I seriously doubt that success might not come to us, right? So we have to be a very active player, like very committed one as well, that we become a very strong team together. Are you getting it? So we will have to ask doubts to teachers, remain active in the classes, respond in the classes, rather than sitting like a statue, which I won't recommend. I won't like that as well, right? Okay, done. So like we will be going deep into the basic concepts, right? Like something which we earlier we might not be teaching in like generous way, but I believe now we'll be doing that as well, right? And effectively as well, so that you are completely aware of what is happening in the background, right? So that when the question comes from those concepts, like you are able to solve them effectively, right? So let's begin. So what I'll do, I'll begin with mole concept, right? Initially, I'll begin with mole concept, and as the lecture will proceed, not only today, in the coming days as well, I'll be like making sure that we are discussing whatever is required, maybe like some concepts of atomic structure, right? Maybe something of thermodynamics, maybe something of chemical equilibrium, depending on the requirement and depending on response, right? I'll be making the moves in every part and every corner of the chemistry, just giving you an idea that what physical chemistry is all about and what are the requirements of physical chemistry, so that I mean you score pretty good in physical chemistry at least, right? Okay, so let us begin. So I hope that you all are ready to respond the way I'm expecting. A very active class, not basically a passive class. Are you all ready for that? Yes. Okay, so that's good. That's good. And I want everyone out there on the screen to respond fairly as possible. See, at max you will go wrong, right? But in Sri Gosalite, unlike other institutes, I'm not against anyone, but what I've seen generally, like if you make mistake, I mean that you will be reprimanded, you will be scolded, right? And like multiple other things. But I believe we are humans, right? So humans can't make progress until and unless they do mistakes. So we out here in Sri Gosalite, we motivate you people to make mistakes in the classes, in the study hours, so that you are not doing them in the examination hall. Without making mistakes, you will never learn. So don't be afraid of jumping into unknown territory. Go and jump, explore it, right? Make mistakes. We are humans, we are not God. And once you make mistake and you are committed that I will not repeat it, we are on a right path, very right path, right? So we welcome you to make mistake, but only thing is that don't repeat them. The only way that you will not be repeating them is revise. Practice, revise, practice, revise, practice, and keep on asking multiple doubts. And develop the thinking muscle. Develop the thinking muscle, right? Because in this kind of paper, the most important thing now, rather than rote learning, is your thinking muscle, right? You should be able to think certain things, right? Chalo, okay, let's begin that stuff now. So first of all, this is all about physical chemistry. And if I ask you one very basic question, that what is the role of physical chemistry? What is the function of physical chemistry? So to begin with that stuff, like in chemistry, we deal with two kind of worlds. The one is called actually microscopic world. Microscopic world, and other one is called macroscopic world. Microscopic world basically is the world which is, there is a word called micro. Micro means something very, very small. And here, when I say something is very, very small, it means something which is almost invisible. So there is a microscopic world and there is a macroscopic world. Macro means bigger things. Big things which we can see, we can feel. And out here, there are certain things which we cannot see, which we cannot feel, right? For example, electron, proton, neutrons, right? Atoms and molecules as well. All these things are invisible to us and we are not able to, right? Atoms, right? Correct. And we are not able to see them and feel them as such, right? But out here, anything which I can touch, I can feel, right? I can weigh, I can measure. I mean, in my own world, that is called macro. Right or not? So like say if I take 1 kg of sodium, right, that will be called macroscopic stuff. Car, right? This pen will be called a macroscopic object. Anything which is visible to us and we can measure that is called macroscopic world. So the job of physical chemistry is basically to have a pathway between this microscopic world and macroscopic world. This is the job of physical chemistry basically, right? So when I say we are talking about microscopic world, this is the world which normally we deal in atomic structure. You must be aware that in atomic structure, we deal with all these microscopic entities like electron, proton, neutron, atoms and molecules, right? And the details as well, right? Then there is something called laboratory. Like since this is science, and no science is complete without experiment. So we need to do some experiments, and experiment can only be done on those things which we can measure, which can see, we can feel, right? So to handle laboratory, there's something called macroscopic world, right? For example, I have to go in the laboratory and perform an experiment, like say maybe hydrogen plus sulfur will give me what? H2S. So this experiment I have to perform. This experiment I can perform when I can have like say 1 cylinder of hydrogen. I can have like say maybe 50 gram of sulfur. But if I ask you to handle this experiment in microscopic world, H2 plus S giving you H2S. In that case, when in the microscopic world I'm talking about this thing, I am saying that one molecule of hydrogen will react with what? One atom of sulfur to give me one molecule of H2S. Now I cannot see any one of them, right? We simply cannot say, yes. Charan Ankam says, thermodynamics, equilibrium, kinetics, yes. All those things will be coming over here, right? The details of those things will be coming out here, right? Good morning, everyone. Shiv Prasad, right, you're saying correct. H2 plus O2 will give me H2O. Right. But again, the same thing, we have got H2 plus O2 giving me H2O, right? Say this one. So here also, if I'm talking about like say 2-liter cylinder of hydrogen and 1-liter cylinder of what? Oxygen. In that case, I'll get maybe say 2 liter of water. in gaseous state. But if I do the same experiment out here, 2H2 plus O2 giving you 2H2O. If I take two molecules, one molecule, and I get two molecules of H2O, this stuff is something I cannot see. I cannot see two molecules of water. I cannot see two molecules of H2, or I cannot see one molecule of O2. So these things we normally deal in what? Microscopic world. Are you getting it? Now the thing is that why this is so important? This is important because technically speaking, all the reaction, they occur between, like say, atoms, molecules, or maybe the ions, right? These are all the part of what? Microscopic world. But to make their sense, I need to witness them in my own world called macro world, right? So I need to make sure that whatever measurements are done in microscopic world, they should be replicated in macroscopic world, right? So I need a switch. I need a switch in physical chemistry to transport myself from microscopic to macroscopic world. Are you getting it or not? Right? So, like, if you are aware of the movies like Endgame, right? In that, we were having an Ant-Man, right? Ant-Man, in order to survive, has to go into what? The quantum world of what? Electrons, protons, and atoms, right? And once Thanos has done that switch kind of thing, like he was able to come back out here in the macroscopic world, right? So this Ant-Man must be aware of entire physical chemistry. Without the knowledge of this physical chemistry, you cannot survive the onslaught of Thanos. And in your case, this Thanos is NTA, right? If we have to survive the onslaught of this NTA, we need to be very much aware that when to hide and when to attack, when to, like say, go in the survival mode and when to come in the full-fledged firing mode. Is that clear? Naruto cartoon physics, that's there also, right? Correct. So I mean, it's depending on like what your taste is like. Getting it? So what happens? This microscopic world, micro, and this is macroscopic world. We need to transport ourselves vice versa. And for that, we need a switch. We press it. If we are in the microscopic world, we will enter into macroscopic world, or either we are in the macro, we can come into micro. That switch is called mole. Right? So that's why the first chapter of physical chemistry normally we deal is mole concept. I hope that you are understanding the importance of mole concept. Is that clear to all of you? He was stuck in quantum, correct. Right, getting it. Good, very good. Like, there is one more reason. There is simply like say one more reason why we need, like, I know that a reaction H2 plus S giving you H2S, this reaction will occur technically between what? One molecule of H2, one atom of sulfur, and I'll get eventually what? One molecule of H2S. Okay, no, it's simply just listen to my words. I mean, whenever I'll be teaching you the deeper part of the chemistry, I'll be writing fairly, right? But as of now, don't go with the writing kind of. Just listen to me, right? Sheikh Karim Basha, is that clear? Right? Okay, so when we have got in the microscopic world, one molecule of H2 will react with one atom of sulfur, and I'll get what? One molecule of H2S, right? Okay, but I know that I cannot make sense of it. I cannot see any one of them. If I ask you that, for example, we have got Sheikh Karim Basha, that you go in the laboratory and do this experiment with one molecule of hydrogen, one atom of sulfur, can you do that experiment if I give you simply one atom and one molecule? Can we do it? We cannot do it. And the reason we cannot do is that we cannot see it. We cannot make any sense of it, right? And if we cannot make a sense of it, I mean, it's useless. I mean, this is no more a science, right? So we are able to make some sense only if I give you, maybe say hydrogen, sulfur, and H2S, right? Maybe it is quite possible that I give you a 1 liter cylinder of hydrogen gas, right? And maybe I give you like say, maybe say 50 or say 500 gram of sulfur, and then make this reaction happen. Can you get me this experiment? Are you getting it? We can do one thing, that we can have this cylinder of hydrogen, and that I can pour some sulfur and make this react under the right conditions of temperature and pressure. Then I can get this thing and I can measure the H2S gas as well. Yes or no? Right? But again, there are few more things which we can conduct in microscopic world and we cannot conduct in the macroscopic world. If you will see that in the microscopic world of atoms, molecules, electrons and protons, right? There are few things which are simply not allowed. But there are few things, similar things are allowed in macroscopic world. You can do certain experiments in macroscopic world, but you cannot do those experiments in microscopic world, right? For example, if I ask you that, can you cut a potato? Can you cut a potato into two halves in the kitchen? Can you cut it? A potato. We all can cut. We all can cut. And I'm sure that if you'll cut a potato in the kitchen, I believe that you will get basically 2 tomatoes. Will you get 2 tomatoes? If you cut one potato? No, we'll get basically 2 half potatoes. We'll get 2 half potatoes. Yes or no? Right. But out here in this microscopic world, if you will cut one potato, right, you will actually get technically 2 tomatoes. 2 tomatoes, right? And probably cutting is not allowed in the microscopic world. I'll make it clear, right? Let's see that stuff. Look up here. You people know that but that's my job, is to make sure that it's all clear to you people. I'll tell you one thing, that can you cut an atom into 2 halves? Can you play with the nucleus? Last time they played with the nucleus, it was in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. We cannot do it, and we don't want definitely this to happen in the laboratory. No, we don't want. The reason is that in physical chemistry, let me talk about, or entire chemistry of 11th and 12th, we are allowed to do only what? Chemical reactions. We are allowed to do only what? Chemical reaction. We are not allowed to do what? Nuclear reactions. The difference between chemical reaction and nuclear reaction is that in chemical reactions, transfer of electron is allowed. Only transfer of electron is allowed. But when you do nuclear reactions, here we play with what? Nucleus. Remember that. And in nucleus, we have got protons and neutrons. So whenever there is a transfer of protons and neutrons, they are called nuclear reaction. In chemical reactions, we are not allowed to touch nucleus. That's a dangerous place. According to Dalton's postulate, atom is indivisible. Okay, Charan, right? I agree with that, but we'll come to that part as well later on, right? Is correct. I mean, at least we have someone who is like doing the basics very right. He's saying, Charan is saying that according to Dalton's postulate, atom is indivisible, right? Atom is indivisible while doing chemical reaction, but atoms are divisible while doing what? Nuclear reaction, right? So that completes your definition, Charan. Is that okay? But a wonderful idea. Very good. A very good step out there. So in chemical reaction, we have only transfer of electrons allowed. And in nuclear reactions, we are going to do some damage to what? Nucleus, by transferring protons, neutrons, both of them or either one of them, right? Getting it? So if someone asks you what is common in all the chemical reaction, that is called transfer of electrons. And plus, we are not allowed to touch nucleus in chemical reaction. Like whatever is going to happen, like say we are having a nucleus, like say maybe say 5 protons and say 5 neutrons, and we are having maybe out here like say 1, 2 and maybe again 3 electrons, right? So when you are going to do chemical reaction, transfer of 1 or more than 1 electron is allowed, but we are not allowed to touch what? Protons and neutrons. That means we cannot disturb nucleus. So I got very less marks in NEET. Okay, Farooq. will get more marks next time. But if you focus, right? So as of now, focus out here. Getting it? Okay. So in chemical reaction, we are not allowed to touch nucleus, right? Because if we do that stuff, this will be all going for nuclear reaction. One more Nagasaki, one more Hiroshima, which I don't want, right? Yeah, we can't touch nucleus, not in chemical reaction, right? Good one, very good. So I was talking about what can happen in the microscopic world. So suppose if you take sulfur, and sulfur will have how much? 16 protons. Like, I'm not writing neutrons as of now, but we will have 16 protons, yes or no? And if you have got a little bit idea of inorganic chemistry, right? Every element, maybe say hydrogen, helium, or like say carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, whatever, right? Maybe sulfur also. All of them, entire periodic table is based on what? Who will tell me this question? Entire periodic table is based on what? Atomic number. Right. No, elements are there, but elements are arranged in what? On what basis they are arranged? They are arranged on the basis of what? Atomic number, increasing atomic number, right? Very good, very good. So, and what is atomic number? Who will tell me what is atomic number? Atomic number is the number of protons present in an element. Number of, how much rank an OC general category student can have to get free MBBS seat? Tell me your expected rank for general students, sir. Okay. See, beta, see these things, I'm not an expert regarding that. But I mean, I seriously believe that rather than thinking that what is the cutoff kind of thing, when you begin a journey, one should begin journey on a very high note. Are you getting it? One should not start thinking in terms of like say lowest possible marks. Like this is already giving up before you begin the war. Fight the war. Like trust your instincts and abilities and make sure that you are growing. Keep growing. See, boys and girls, I mean, see, you need to understand. Okay. Just don't write anything now. I'll come back there. Double of atomic mass number of. No, I'm not asking that. Okay. See. End result. I believe is important. No doubt about it. But what is even more important? But is the process. Are you getting it? See, like I'll tell you that there was one boy basically, right? And he began from here. And the society was expecting, the parents were expecting, teachers were expecting that you should reach here, right? In 2026, for example, right? And you tried your level best and you reached here and you couldn't make it over here. It's completely okay, right? But you were having a right process. And again, you took few years and did very hard work in that field, right? And again, society was having some expectation. They were expecting that you should be out here. You tried your level best and maybe you didn't got it and you reached here. And again, you did the same process of learning, making mistakes and recovering and not repeating the mistake, right? And you again grew. Society was expecting you to be here. And again, you kept on growing, right? And your graph went like this thing. If you keep on doing this thing for 10 more years, boys and girls, you will be unbeatable, invincible. It's not, suppose say, if society is expecting you to be here and you are here, and suppose you got it over here, the chances are quite high that you might stay here permanently, right? We are not here to satisfy society. We are here to make sure that we are growing individually every day. Keep on growing every day, bache, you will be unrecognizable. Are you getting it? And every parent, I mean, if you are hearing me, listen to this, right? Like your child is not born to satisfy what you like expect from them. Don't put pressure on them. They are already under a lot of pressure. This kind of paper is already very tough, and everyone in the country is struggling to handle this kind of thing, right? So I believe that your kids, they need your support system, and keep on supporting them. They will keep on growing, and they will reach there, right? They can beat anyone in the long run. Moreover, this is not a cat-mouse game, or this rat race is not there. Your competition is not with the others. Na, bilkul nahi hai. Your competition is only with yourself. That, for example, your name is suppose say M. M today suppose here. M tomorrow should be here actually. And the day after tomorrow should be here. You should keep on growing, keep on learning, right? should not be part of this rat race. Because even if you win this rat race, you still remain a rat. And I don't want any one of my kid to be a rat. At the end of the day, we are humans, right? And we'll get it done. And no one can stop us from going that way. You grow, you enjoy. You see, suppose you become doctor also, right? You got this rank as well, whatever rank you were having. And still, this journey was very troublesome for you. You never enjoyed it. So if you will never enjoy the journey, you will never enjoy destination also. So enjoy the journey. Learn. If you will not learn, you will never grow. I believe as a society, we have failed ourselves, that we expect too much from the student. I mean, help him grow. Help him grow. They will grow. Right? And every generation normally believes that if, suppose say I belong to the old generation, right? I will always believe that this new generation is good for nothing. While the research says that in every new generation, the IQ levels are going up, up and up, irrespective of what old generation says. Right? According to my father's generation, maybe we were not supposed to have a mobile phone. But this generation is the champion of mobile phone, right? Maybe you will be like going even higher with artificial intelligence as well. Maybe after like 30, 40 years, something else will come. The world is growing. Like if you look at the World War, right? Like 1945, we got over with this World War, right? And if you look at 2025, I believe there is a definitely improvement in every field. Because of whom? Because of this new generation. Trust this new generation. Help them. Don't be a blockade in front of them. Remove the blockades, the obstacles. I believe that the purpose of the old generation is to remove the obstacles and let them flow. Let them enjoy that, right? We can't. Time machine. Maybe we'll discuss some other day, right? We'll discuss that maybe, but not right now. Okay. So I was saying that every element in the periodic table is based on what? Atomic number. And what is atomic number? It is nothing but number of protons present inside the nuclei. For example, if I have got like say 6 protons, and if I ask you in a nuclei there are 6 protons, then tell me which element this is. Which element this is? Be quick, Twarga. Carbon. Yes, this is carbon. Now, if I change 6 to 7 proton, 6 to 7, now what will happen? It becomes nitrogen. If I add one more proton, now this element becomes what? Oxygen. Just by changing one proton, I can change the ID of that element, right or not? Right? Getting it? Now tell you one thing. Suppose, okay, come over here. We have got oxygen, right? And this is the nucleus of oxygen, and I'm not disturbing it right now. We are having like say 2 electrons in the first shell, and maybe I'm saying that we are having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 electrons, right? Now tell you one thing. This is oxygen, right? And if I remove 1 electron, this will become what? O plus. But it will still be what? Oxygen. If I remove second electron, it will become what? O2 plus. If I remove one more electron, it can become theoretically what? O3 plus. Whatever I do, it will still be what? Oxygen. It will never become nitrogen or carbon or anything else. Identity, the ID of an element, the Aadhaar card of an element depends only on what? Nucleus. In nucleus, we have got protons, right? If I'm not disturbing the number of protons, ID remains same. Is that clear? Right? So let's come now to that microscopic world and cutting potato. I was telling you that in the macroscopic world, if you cut a potato, like you get 2 tomatoes. No, you will not get 2 tomatoes. You will in fact get what? 2 half potatoes only, right or not? 2 half potatoes. But In the microscopic world, let me take sulfur. Let me take sulfur. Sulfur has got 16 protons. 16 protons, right? And let me take 16 protons. This is sulfur. And if I cut sulfur into two halves, I'll get what? Two nuclei, one containing 8 proton, other containing what? 8 proton. Now, what is this thing? Is this sulfur? Is this sulfur? This is actually oxygen. This is what? Oxygen. That means in microscopic world, in the world of atoms and molecules, if I cut, I'm going to play with the nucleus, a dangerous idea. And plus, I'll get a different element. If I cut a potato, I'll get 2 tomatoes. Yes or no? So, the number of electrons in both the shell are over, it means they are removed. Will the element not change even then? No, no, no. You do whatever you want to do with electrons, element will not change. Element remains same. The ID of an element depends only on what? Number of protons inside the nucleus. Is that clear? Yashasvi? Clear? So that's why we say that in chemistry, when you're doing chemical reaction, that a simple process of cutting is not allowed, which is allowed normally every day, everywhere in our macroscopic world. Are you getting it? Right. So what I'm saying, based on this discussion, tell me what is the minimum amount of sulfur you can give it to me. Like say 1 atom of sulfur, 2 atom of sulfur, third maybe half atom of sulfur, or fourth maybe 1/100 of atom of sulfur. Which is the minimum quantity of sulfur available to us? So in offline you will teach physical chemistry, in organic chemistry I'll be teaching you physical chemistry 100%. What is the minimum value of an atom which is possible? Like, and we have to like say very much focused. So think before you answer it. The right answer is minimum value of sulfur possible is 1 atom. 1 atom. If you will try to cut it, you will not. If I say this is half sulfur, this is what? Half sulfur. There is nothing like half sulfur. I'll get what? 2 oxygen atoms. Cutting is not allowed, not in chemical reactions, right? If you will cut a potato, you will get 2 tomatoes. On cutting sulfur, I'm not getting half sulfur. I'm getting what? I'm getting what? 2 oxygen atoms. Are you getting it or not? Atom is always an integer, a positive integer, right? It is never fractional, never decimal. Correct. Very good. Who's that? Charan. Very good. Is that clear to the people who said that it is half possible or 1/100 possible, Kaushik? Is that clear to all of you? This is such a simple basic things. But what happens, bacho, that when you do not know basics and you try to build a castle in the air, right? That castle will come down, crashing down. Once they give you something very smart questions, some good questions, right or not? Like this castle is okay when they're asking you some data-based question, some simple, very like basic question. But whenever they give you some good questions, the first thing to collapse is this thing. Now, this exactly happened in NEET 2025. The people who were not doing their basics right, who were not revising, who were not asking the right questions, they collapsed out there. If you look at the question paper of physical chemistry, let me focus on that. Like hardly there was one question, and that too was of thermodynamics, right? That crystallization question. But that was also easy if you have done some practice of those questions, which we normally do in our classes. Otherwise, there is nothing in physical chemistry paper which you could not handle. From my side, though, it was okay, right? Okay. It may be a bit lengthy because they forced you to read all the 4 or maybe sometimes say 5 options. Earlier in 2024, what was happening? Like they were giving you such simple options that if you are not even aware of 2 of them, still you were able to get the right answer. If you look at the match the following kind of questions, right? Even then, if you know only one of the match possible, you could get the right answer. But they just reversed this trend in 25, right? They simply want that you people, India needs good doctor, right? And they, if you look at this after this pandemic of COVID, one thing has become very clear, that the infrastructure of our medical stuff is not that great. So they are looking for some good doctors who can think, improvise, and do something which has not been expected, I mean, from the previous doctors, right? And I can assure you one thing, that in future, if you meet a doctor who has given the NEET of 2025 and has successfully cracked it, give him a standing ovation and a salute. Bhai, this person, this boy or a girl, like he was or she was like having all kind of onslaught from physics, from chemistry, from biology as well, right? And that too alone. Even teachers were struggling to solve these questions in those 3 hours, right? No, whatever the paper will be coming, I am assuring you that we will be preparing you for all kind of possibilities, from a simple to moderate to tough, whatever. That is our motto for this year and in the coming years as well. Like, and India is definitely looking for the people to become doctor who can stand up to this kind of pressure zone. And I believe that the people who are sitting in front of me on the other side of the screen, they will definitely go do it, right? Charan said, I got 551 in NEET. Charan, bhai, very good. Heads off. We don't have many people who have scored this 551. Not many people, right? 100% MSR. You mean you will definitely get a seat. 100%, right? Now, Charan, that KP equal to KC into, that was a simple question. That was not that tough. It was okay. Not that tough, not at all, right? Okay, come on, let's begin that stuff. So what I'm saying, cutting is not allowed, not in the, almost all the questions came from your notes in 25. Yes, I'm saying that stuff. I mean, if you just do what we are teaching you and revise it multiple times, I mean, I don't think that there is anything which you will come across in your examination hall which you cannot solve it. All I'm requesting you all is that please, bachcho, stay tuned to what teachers are teaching you. Be very alert, support your teachers, work hard, and definitely, bachcho, will be a very strong backbone of yours process, right? And I'm sure that in case you are not getting the seat this year, we are going to take revenge on NEET as well. It's not about the lowest possible marks. We are going to fire all cylinders, right? We'll make sure that this time this NTA, they behave like Pakistan and we behave like India, right? In Operation Sindoor. This will be Operation Sindoor occurring on NTA next year from our side, from my boys and girls, right? We are ready for that. We really need some brave people who can stand up, and I'll be there. 100% I'll be there to teach you, right? So we in, let's like say, the motto of Indian Air Force is that like we need the brave people out here. Same here, we also need some brave student, and we are not going to think that how much damage Pakistan will do to us, right? It's all about how much rack we can, or havoc we can rack on the Pakistan, right? Demolish them completely, right? Okay, that's good. Good to see your enthusiasm for that stuff. Keep it up. At least in the beginning, we should think about higher dreams, right? Later on, we'll see that what adjustments are required, and accordingly, we'll change our strategies as well, right? Okay, so if I ask you that a basic question, I'm asking you a basic question, right? To make sure that you understand that what is the importance of number, right? See, if I give you one simple basic question, a simple basic question that if I give you like say 6 gram of hydrogen and 28 gram of nitrogen and 64 gram of oxygen, if I ask you one question that which gas is present in the maximum amount, then what will be your answer? Which gas is present in the maximum amount or maximum number? Danger boy, give me the answer. Oxygen, hydrogen, right? I believe Charan has done all kind of homework. Sir, you are the only person in the entire my life who makes me boil my blood with your words and motivation. I'll feel that I can do anything. Kind of feel. Thank you, Bache. Like, and I wish that you keep on doing what you said and keep on moving up and up, Bache. Right. So we have our answers, and let us decode the solution as well, right? So see, answer depends on who is asking you the question. If suppose a physicist is asking you this question, in that case the answer is oxygen. Because in physics, the most important thing is what? Weight. And you will see that physics teachers are always crying, like say this mg, 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 weight, mg, right? So weight is important in the world of physics. So what happened earlier, a long way back, when science was dealt as a single subject, there was no division of physics, chemistry, right? So on the way, the scientists, they found that it's time to divide science into two halves. Based on the people who will focus on weight, they will be called physicists. And the people who will be focusing on numbers will be called chemists. So in chemistry, number is the most important thing. And in physics, weight is the most important thing. And I'll repeat multiple times when we will join out here that in chemistry, weight is the least important thing in world of physical chemistry. So wherever you will see the weight, please convert into what? Mole. And what is mole? A number. Mole is a number, right? You have just told me that entire periodic table is based on what? Atomic number. Number hai wo. It's not the atomic weight. Remember that? That atomic weight is not the entity on which entire periodic table is based. Right. Tre jal. Weight is the useless thing in the chemistry and 1 mole is useful. Right. Correct. Right. Good. So like wherever we'll see the weight, we'll try to convert into what? Moles. So in chemistry, number is important and 1 mole is nothing but a number, right? So who will tell me what is the value of 1 mole? 1 mole of substance, it is what? 6 into 10 to power of 23 entities. This is also what? A number, a huge number. Is that clear? Good. Very good. So in terms of physics, 64 gram is way higher than what? 28 gram and 6 gram. So in physics, the answer is 64 gram of O2. But in chemistry, let's convert the weight into what? Number of moles. In physical chemistry, remember that again, weight is the most useless thing, right? Mole is the most important thing. So come over here. So if I look at the number of moles of hydrogen, it will be like what? Weight upon molecular weight, right? What is weight? 6 gram. Upon molecular weight, 2. What is that? 3. So number of moles of hydrogen is how much? 3 moles. Is that clear? Right. Number of moles of nitrogen now. Weight, how much? 28. And what is the molecular weight of nitrogen? Again, 28. How much? 1. Remember that the molecular weight of nitrogen is 28. Atomic weight is 14. Like normally what I see when people join out here in long term, some students, their concepts are like comparatively weaker. So I'll ask them that before you join out here, please devote some time and master those fundamental things, right? Basic things only, right? And for that, I mean, you need not do the entire 11th and 12th, just basics of that. Just the basics, right? So come prepared, it will help you. It's a war going on, and in war, like we are prepared every time, right? Okay. So this is 1 mole. Now number of moles of O2. How much? Weight, 64 gram, which is given to us. And what is the molecular weight of O2? Who will tell me what is the molecular weight of O2? Swajyam has, yes, correct. 32. Most of you are saying 32. In fact, all of you are saying 32. Is there anyone saying 16 or like 8? Right. This is 32. The molecular weight is 32. This will be what? 2. So in the world of chemistry, physical chemistry specifically, like number of moles of H2 is what? 3, N2 1, and O2 is what? 2. Clearly, 3 is bigger than 1 and 2. So number of moles of H2 is what? 3, which is maximum. Like now, understand one thing, something which is least in the world of physics, 6 gram, is technically highest in the world of chemistry. In the world of chemistry. Because in chemistry, what is important? Number of moles, or number is important. Are you getting now the difference between the primary difference between chemistry and physics? Is that clear? Now, once these things are clear, I believe that you are onto a right path. Like whatever is going to come your way, now you can handle that. Yes or no? Right. Good, good, good. Okay. So now if someone asks me, or someone asks you rather, that what is minimum amount of sodium possible, right? Sodium, right? First option, like say 1 atom, 1 mole of atom. Third one, I'm saying minimum. This is minimum, right? 2 atoms, and fourth one is like say 1/2 atom, or fifth one is 1/23 atom. 23 is the mass number of sodium. Who will give me the right answer now? I want everyone. Okay. I'll give you like say one more. Sixth option, like say maybe 1 gram. Seventh option will be like say 23 gram. Eighth option may be 46 gram, and ninth option 0.1 gram. Chalo, I'll make it a little bit more tough for you people. Let's see that stuff. What are the maximum value or minimum value of sodium possible? First and seventh, by first and seventh. Okay. Seventh option. Okay. You can have multiple options as well. Triveni, Soumya, Varsha, Santhu, Kaushik, Swapna, Kamalakshi. 178 भी है कोई भाई? Varsha 178. We are so looking at minimum possible. Now understand one thing, like these are very, very basic things, and I want every student of mine to be the commander of these things. The correct answer is only 1 atom. Only one atom. Let's decode it now. 1 mole of atom. Who will tell me, though I'll teach you later on, in case you don't understand, it's completely okay. But those who people know something, 1 mole of sodium atom, 1 mole of sodium atom is equal to how much? It is the 23 gram. And how many atoms are there in sodium atom? 6 into 10 to power of 23 atoms are there. And their weight is what? 23 gram. Weight of 1 mole of a substance is called atomic weight if it is an atom. Will you agree? Yes or no? All of you getting that or not? That if you take 1 mole of an atom of what? Sodium. 1 mole of atom is how many? 6 into 10 to power of 23 atoms. And their weight is basically what? Atomic weight. Gram atomic weight. How much? 23 gram. Yes or no? 2 atoms is simply not possible. Half, we have just discussed, cutting is not allowed in physical chemistry, right? Right. 1/23 of atom, no, it is not possible. Fractions of atoms are not allowed. Decimals are not allowed, right? Okay, now, if you look at that 1 gram, no, 1 gram is not the right answer. Those who are saying 23 gram, this is incorrect, because this 23 gram is the weight of what? 6 into 10 to power of 23 atoms. That is called Avogadro number of atoms. Its weight is what? 23 gram. Yes or no? Coming to that point, right? So clearly 46 gram is not the answer. It is not an answer. 6 into 10 to power of 23 atoms of sodium has a weight of how much? 23 gram. So 1 atom of sodium will have a weight of 23 upon what? 6 into 10 to power of 23 grams. It is a very, very less number. Very less number. Are you getting it, beta? I mean, do you really believe that if I take one atom of the sodium, it will weigh 23 gram? And if I take 3 atoms, like say almost 69 gram, and 5 atoms crossing like say 100 gram, is it possible? 5 atoms, I mean, I can't see them. Are you getting it? Like these are like small things, but students make this blunder. So my job is that, my thought is that, my job is to make sure that your concepts are clear, and my thought is that please focus more on concepts. I'm Pavan Kumar. I'll explain that. No worries at all. Definitely, I'll explain that. So, Pavan Kumar, just tell you one thing. Just tell you one thing. If I say 1 mole of sodium atoms, how many atoms are there? 6 into 10 to power of 23 atoms of sodium. Yes or no? Pavan, just only Pavan should answer it. Only Pavan. Let him be there. Yes, right. And 1 mole of sodium atom, that is called 1 mole, right? What is the weight of 1 mole of sodium atom? The gram atomic weight. Pavan, is that clear? Gram atomic weight. And what is that? 23 grams. Pavan, is that clear or not? Yes, good one. That means 6 into 10 to power of 23 atoms of sodium have a weight of 23 gram. I'm looking for 1 atom. So 1 atom will have a weight of how much? 23 upon 6 into 10 to power of 23. If you allow me little bit of approximation, this is approximately 24. If you allow me, approximately 24. Just for the sake of that, right? This 4 into 10 to power of, it will go up minus of 23 grams. Yes or no? So that the weight of 1 atom of sodium is having a weight of 4 into 10 to power of minus of 23 gram. Is that clear? See, now we have established one indisputable fact. What is the fact? That minimum possible thing which can exist is what? 1 atom for sodium. 1 atom. That to is sure. These are all wrong answers. Yes? Good. Now, someone saying 23 gram. See, weight of 1 atom. See, weight of, okay, I have done it over here. Weight of 1 atom is 4 into 10 to power of minus 23 gram, right? And that is, if I talk about sodium, this weight is 23 AMU. I'll explain that. Don't worry at all. Sir, doubt is reciprocal of, correct, beta, correct. Charan, right. I'll come to that point, right? Pavan, is that clear now? That weight of 1 atom of sodium will be 23 AMU, not 23 gram. 1 atom is invisible and 23 gram is certainly significant. We can see it. Is that clear now? Yes or no? That's good. Okay. So let me ask you one thing again. One more question, and I want everyone to give it right? All the best. Come on, do it. Minimum possible carbon. Minimum possible carbon can be like what, right? First is 1 atom of carbon. Second, 1/12 atom of carbon 12, right? Third is I'll come to that part, right? 1 gram. Fourth is 12 gram. Just answer it. Minimum possibility of carbon possible. Like, except for 2-3 people, all of you have understood it. Varsha, you have understood it now completely. Danger boy, right. Ravi Kumar, like, see, minimum possible is obviously one atom of carbon. One atom of carbon. Yes or no? Now, the good thing was that no one has given these two answers, which is correct. Now, some people are giving this as the answer. One atom of carbon is what? 12 AMU. 12 AMU. Yes or no? It is not 1 by 12 of the one atom of carbon 12. This is actually 1 AMU. This is 1 AMU. We need carbon. Carbon, the minimum possible weight of carbon possible what? The weight of one carbon atom. And what is that? 12 AMU. If I had written the fifth option, 12 AMU, then the first and the fifth one would have been the correct answer. Is that clear? Ravi Kumar, 1 gram, kahan se? No chance. Okay, right. Let's see now. Okay, now let's come to this part of this AMU, right? Chalo, dekho, see. If I ask you, bhai, what is this 1 AMU? 1 atomic mass unit. Varsha will come to that point later on, but not right now. We'll move slowly. What is 1 AMU? If I ask you, I believe that everyone will tell me 1 AMU is actually weight of 1 atom of carbon 12 isotope. Carbon 12 isotope divided by what? 12. That is called 1 AMU. That is called 1 AMU. Right. Okay. Now, this is little bit complex definition. Let me simplify it for you people. Right. So, see, if you look at carbon 12, what is the meaning of carbon 12? First of all, carbon 12 actually means it has got 6 protons and 6 neutrons. 6 protons and 6 neutrons, right? I think that everyone will also be aware of the fact that if I say that, what is the weight of 1 proton? What is the weight of 1 proton? Approximately 1.6 10 to power of minus of 24 gram. Right or not? And what is the weight of 1 neutron? Again, approximately 1.6 10 to power of minus of 24 gram. Though the weight of 1 neutron is slightly, very slightly more than weight of 1 proton. But for all practical purposes and mole concept, we'll assume them to be having the same weight, right? Okay, who will tell me what is the weight of 1 electron? Weight of 1 electron, 9.1 into 10 to power of minus of 28 gram. Agree or not? All of you will agree with me, right? This everyone should be aware of. Everyone. Right? If you do not know this thing, it's high time that you learn this thing. MSR, I have, and Charan, I have put that, Soumya, I put that in terms of gram. You are giving me answer in terms of what? Kg? This is what? Grams. Is that clear? Right. So all of you can see that almost the difference between this and this number is almost 10,000 times. Almost 10,000 times, right? To be precise, at not 10,000, it's like say almost 2,000 times. Almost 2,000 times. And if you're looking for, like, say, exact value, that means weight of 1 proton and 1 neutron, right, is like, say, almost 1836 times the weight of electron. Almost 2,000 times, right? So can I say now, if you allow me, that entire weight of an atom will depend on what? Weight of proton and neutrons. This contains, yes, 6 electron also, but the weight of 6 electron is almost negligible in front of what? Protons and neutrons. because each proton and neutron is almost 2000 times heavier than the weight of electron. Is that clear? So while counting the weight of an atom, weight depends on nucleus. Correct. We should not take weight of electrons into account. We should neglect the weight of electron. Will that be clear, beta? Will that be clear? Right. And like say, see that stuff. And weight of one proton is equal to what? Weight of one neutron, right? So if I talk about this carbon 12, so carbon 12 contains 6 protons and what? 6 neutrons. Yes or no? Okay. And what I am saying is that weight of one proton is equal to what? 1 AMU. And weight of one neutron is also what? 1 AMU. If you learn that, you are already champion of physical chemistry. 1 AMU in simple language is nothing but weight of one proton or what? 1 neutron. Correct, Sharon. So let's see that stuff. So I am saying that the weight of one atom of carbon 12 will be like what? 6 proton plus 6 neutron. Can I say that since weight of neutron is also equal to weight of proton, can I say 6 proton plus 6 proton? Can I say that? That is what? 12 proton. Or you can say basically what? 6 neutron plus 6 neutron. 12 neutron. Is that clear or not? So when I am writing this definition, 1 AMU is equal to what? Weight of one atom of carbon 12. What is that? Weight of 12 proton. 12 proton divided by what? 12. So 12 and 12 cancel. This is what? 1 proton. Or you can say 1 AMU is equal to what? Weight of one atom of carbon 12. What is that? In terms of neutron, 12 neutrons upon 12. 12 and 12 cancel. What is that? 1 neutron. So effectively, what is basically 1 AMU? 1 AMU is nothing but weight of 1 proton or weight of 1 neutron. In theoretical sense, you can say 1 AMU is equal to weight of one atom of carbon 12 divided by what? 12. Is that clear? So we have learned one thing, that 1 AMU, you can write down this is equal to what? Weight of one atom of carbon 12 divided by 12, or you can simply say this is what? Weight of one proton, or equal to what? Weight of, one proton and 1 neutron. Beta Basha, is that clear? Is that clear now? Basha, if you are there, is that clear? Right. Varsha, why this carbon 12 only? Like, what happens? Like, it's not as if they had a dream of taking carbon 12 directly. First, they tried with hydrogen, then they also tried with what? Oxygen also. But when they tried with carbon 12, they found that most of the atomic weights of many elements, right? They were coming like say in whole number. But with hydrogen and oxygen, we were not getting the whole number, right? So that's why they chose carbon 12. Is that clear? That's not important, right? They will not go into history of that stuff. They will simply ask you kind of question that, like, what kind of question they will ask you? Let me give you one question. Varsha, can I give you this question? Right? It's a good question. It's a really good question, right? Understand this thing. Try it out. You can say Charan like that only. Sai, I'm good. Chalo, ek question karo. Let's say, now Now let's change. Let's change. Okay. See, if one AMU is defined, as 1 by 5 into what? Weight of one atom of carbon 12. Right? Sai, I'm good. Don't do that stuff. Focus over here. One AMU is defined as now 1 by 5 into weight of one atom of carbon 12. That means I'm changing the scale of AMU. Rather than 1 by 12, it is now what? 1 atom of carbon 12 into 1 by 5. Now on this scale, what will be the weight of one nitrogen atom? What will be the weight of one nitrogen atom? Like normally we do this kind of question in, like, say, after few classes, but since we are having a very good discussion, so let's see how you can answer that. Will it be same? Will it be something else, or what? Okay, Spurti saying 14 AMU, Charan saying 57.6 AMU. On the new scale, I'm asking. See, earlier, 1 AMU is what? One weight of one carbon atom divided by 12. Right? Now, if I change that 1 AMU is equal to 1 by 5 weight of one carbon atom, carbon 12, right? Carbon 12. So what will be the weight of nitrogen atom on this new scale? In terms of new AMU, right? So let me define this AMU as a 1 U dash. U dash is what? New AMU. See, first of all, understand. See, nitrogen, in nitrogen atom, we have got 7 protons and what? 7 neutrons, right? So on the old scale, it will be like, say, 7 AMU and plus 7 AMU. Total becomes how much? 14 AMU. Where on the old scale, the weight of one atom of nitrogen is how much? 14 AMU. Right? Now let's first of all find out that what the relationship between this new AMU called U dash, right, and the original AMU. So first of all, let's put this over here, that 1 U dash is equal to how much? What is the weight of one atom of carbon 12? 12 AMU? Yes or no? Weight of one atom of carbon 12 is what? On the original scale, 12 AMU? Yes or no? Right? And now this 1 U dash is what? Divided by 5. Yes or no, beta? Now from here, can I say that 1 AMU will be equal to what? 5 U dash. Cross multiply 5 U dash divided by what? 12. So 1 AMU is equal to 5 U dash divided by 12, where U dash is the new atomic unit. Will that be clear to all of you, beta? This part is clear or not? It's a good question. I'll give you one more question on that. We'll become champion. So when you do a question for the very first time, you are a bit confused. Like multiple things are going in your head. What is this happening around? I'm not getting it. I'll repeat that. But first of all, understand this thing. 1 AMU is equal to 5 U dash upon 12. Okay. See, Chaithu is saying repeat once. First of all, see, this is step number 1. This is step number 2. Which step I should repeat? Chaithu, which step I should repeat? Step number 1 or step number 2? Bhanu, which step I should repeat? I'll repeat it. Second, okay. Okay, that means first part is clear to all of you, and that's very good. It's a very good sign. Array, come over here. Okay, look up now. So I am just making it clear now. See, this is one new atomic unit. How much? 1 by 5 into weight of one carbon atom, 12. Now 1 U dash is equal to weight of one atom of carbon, 12. What is that thing? 12 AMU? 12 AMU, no beta. On the old scale, this is what? 12 AMU. Weight of one atom of carbon is what? 12 AMU. We have just proved it here. Weight of one atom of carbon, 12 is how much? 12 AMU. By what is carbon 12? Carbon 12 is what? Carbon 12 is 6 proton plus 6 neutron. And weight of one proton is what? 1 AMU. So 6 will be what? 6 AMU plus what? Again 6 AMU. 1 AMU is nothing but weight of one proton and one neutron on the old scale. Right or not? Chaitu, Kadapa, right, good one, very good, very good, very good. So this is what? 12 AMU divided by what? 5. Is it clear till here or not? This 1 U dash, one new atomic unit is 12 AMU by 5. Is that clear? Chalo. So now 1 AMU will be how much? Can I transport 5 here? 5 into U dash upon 12. Is that okay now, Chaitu and Kadapa? To both of you? Bhanu, is that clear? Right, right, right. Now, I know that on the old scale, weight of one nitrogen is equal to what? 14 AMU. 14 AMU on the old scale. But I know that 1 AMU is equal to what? 5 U dash upon 12. 5 U dash upon 12, right? So can I write down in place of AMU? 5 U dash upon what? 12. And now, when you multiply this thing, what you will get? 70 U dash upon what? 12. Now I know that 12 6 are 72. 12 6 are 72. So it must be slightly less than 70. Oh, sorry, 6. So it will like say almost 5.8, approximately 5.8 U dash. On the old scale, weight of one nitrogen atom is what? 14 AMU. But on the new scale, it will be 5.8 U dash, where U dash is the new atomic mass unit. Is that clear to everyone? If it is clear, I'll give you 2 more questions to become perfect in this part. We'll do, Santu, I'll be giving it to you. Almost, approximately 6 U dash. Correct, correct, correct. Correct. Very good class, superb class. Good stuff. So can I move ahead now? Okay, chalo. Now, understand this thing. I'm saying that 1 U dash, new atomic mass unit, 1 U dash is actually 1 by 6 into, sorry, my mistake, 1 by 6. 1 by 6 into weight of one atom of carbon 12, right? Then you have to find out weight of one nitrogen atom on the new scale. Clear hai? Bilkul simple. Come on, do it. You're doing good. Keep it up. Keep it up. Okay. 7 U dash. 7 U dash. Kadapa. Wow. Spurti. Very good. Charan. Good. Trijal. Good. I want everyone to solve it. Solve it, boys and girls. Because if you won't solve, don't expect much. Okay, Varsha getting 2.4. Others are getting 7, 7, 7, 7. Right. Varsha, you're giving 2 answers. Okay, right. 7. Right. You've changed it. Now see that again. See. 1 U dash is equal to weight of one atom of carbon 12. Now this 1 U dash is equal to what? 12 AMU divided by what? 6. This is what? 2 times. So 1 AMU is equal to what? U dash divided by what? 2. Clear? And now I know that weight of nitrogen atom on the original scale is what? 14 AMU. 14 AMU. So on the new scale, it will be what? 14 into what? 1 AMU. Put the value out here. So it will be U dash by 2. How much? 7. 7 U dash. Is that clear? Is that clear to all of you? It's okay, completely okay. Make mistakes, but don't repeat them. And you're good. So boys and girls, are you realizing that something which was so difficult for you people last year? I mean, all of you have given me right answer. All of you. Not even a single student is there in front of me who has given a wrong answer. And does that, trust me, technically, not many people are able to answer these questions. Is that clear to you people? I mean, right now, as of now, we are solving one of the most tricky, fundamental, conceptual, and a good question. Is that clear to all of you? Basu? Clear. So let me give you one more final question on that stuff, right? To check whether you have understood completely or not. Shall I? And you will be applying the same stuff everywhere you get this kind of stuff. Not only for nitrogen, for every other atom. Clear. Good. Now I'm saying this thing. Now solve it. 1 U dash, 1 new atomic mass unit is defined as a weight of 1 atom of carbon 12 divided by 24. Divided by 24. Find the weight of nitrogen atom on this new scale. I'm giving it, Pavan. Solve it. 1 U dash is weight of 1 atom of carbon 12 divided by 24. On this scale, find the weight of nitrogen atom. Come on. Charan, be careful, beta, be careful. Shaitu, very, very good. You have learned very quickly. You are a quick learner. Santu, very good. Hari Babu, good. Oh, Kadapa, even far better. I mean, fastest one. Fastest fingers first. Tinku, 28, right. Swami Setti, Chandu, Nagrani, Janvi, 20, Ankam, 28. Basu, 28. Ponjali, 28. Sai Sri, Sneha, Padu, Trijal, Sujan, everyone is giving right answer. Very, very good. Bhavna, Sandhya, Soumya, Charan, Niharika, everyone. Harshita, Nishanti, Sri Lakshmi. There are many girls. Where are the boys? Boys, hello, hello, boys, hello. Oh, girls are doing so good. Where are you, idiots? Answer it. Good. Danger boy. Danger boy would just answer 2. How could you give me 2 answer? Right. Pavan, good. Very good. MSR, good. Now good. Now it's appears as if I'm teaching like balanced batch. Right. Sir, sir, direct or offline classes, present boys, sir. Okay. Right. It's not as if boys. I'm looking at girls were giving the answer. Boys were not giving the answer. If boys were giving answer and girls were not giving answer, I would say, where are you girls? It's just as if, as of now, I have got a very active audience of girls. That's why. And boys are maybe a bit sleepy kind of thing. So my job was to wake them all up. Ladies first now. Oh my God, Basha, you are playing the game, right? Ladies first. Okay. So let's see this thing. Let's see this thing now. Now, 1 U dash is equal to, everyone now know and is the commander of the concept that weight of 1 atom of carbon is actually 12 AMU. And if I divide by 24, this is 2 times. So 1 AMU is equal to 2 U dash. Yes or no? And weight of a nitrogen atom on the original scale is what? 14 AMU. Right? Same method, same procedure. Right? Kadapa, I mean, like, boys are having presence of mind. So 14 into, place this value, 2 U dash out here. So 2 U dash, 28 U dash is the weight of 1 atom of nitrogen. I know that, Charan, you're a boy. Right, I know that. Chalo, theek hai bachcho, right? Good, but very good. But I'm very proud of everyone out there. I mean, you have been giving tremendously good answers, and everyone has been superb. Everyone has been superb. And but I have to tell you one thing, that I am having a class at 11:45, and I'm already, like, say, some 25 minutes late out there. So shall we stop the discussion out here? And please come prepared. Hmm? And but I'm very, very much proud of you. You are doing superb, excellently good. And if you keep this temperament going for, like, say, 7-8 months, I believe that you will be unbeatable. And let me tell you one thing very frankly, that it is for the very first time I am like doing these kind of questions in the first class of mine in the long term. I have never ever done this thing. I never had the courage to do these questions in the first class. Normally I take these questions the 5th, 6th, 7th class, like that, right? So time ek malum pada nahi, sir. Same here. I mean, such a wonderful audience and such a good students. Even I was not aware of how the time flown by, right? Homework. Yes, I'm going to senior inter right now. Yep. Homework, like, just revise the mole concept from wherever you have done the 11th and 12th class. Which Marvel movies I watch. I watch all Marvel movies. I'm a big fan of that, right? There is a kid inside me, and which says that go and watch these dreamy movies, right? They make you feel that impossible is nothing and you can do anything. And moreover, now of late, they're giving you a glimpse how the science, if properly utilized, can save the world as well. It's always good to watch that, right? SK बोलते, SK क्या होता है? Okay, going to senior inter. Okay, so thank you. Right. Okay, everyone. Bye bye. Take care. I'll catch you tomorrow, and come prepared. We'll do some really good questions tomorrow as well. Right? Okay. Kid nahi, hero. Okay. Of course. Right. Bye bye, everyone. Take care. Take care of yourself. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.